So we're going to talk about being a leader and not a follower, and being the change in the world that you want to see. Hey, good morning, everyone. Ben here. Our word of the day is lead. Think of lead, you think of leaders, and I don't really want to talk about like the leaders that everybody looks at, in the world or social media and all that crap. I'm not talking about leaders like that. I'm talking about how can you be a leader in your area. And I'm not talking about a leader that's bold and loud and flamboyant and has all this flash that makes us think that they're important. I'm talking about the type of leader that is strong but reserved, quiet but speaks up when needed, makes decisions for the greater good that may affect people, in the mindset that it may hurt their feelings, but in the grand scheme of things, in a little bit of time, they see how much greater and, good of a decision that was. Now, if we relate that to being the change in the world that you want to see, if we relate that to the bleeding hearts that they just want to change everything, and that'd be great, but are they acting on it? Are they living that life? Look at opinions, they're like assholes. Everybody's got one. We know that saying. People, if you're doing something, they'll come around and tell you everything you're doing wrong. But they're probably sitting there watching TV all day doing nothing. You're always going to have that backlash. Are you that type of person? Or are you taking the action? And I'm not talking about huge action. This could be as simple as in your family or relationships, whether romantic or friendship, family, at work. Be the change you want to see. People don't understand how much energetically takes place when you actually focus on yourself and heal. Like, that has such a ripple effect, not just here in our surroundings, but energetically, let alone for the collective. This changes things so much, and it may not be experienced here right away because there's always a lag versus the spiritual realm. But it's so much huger than you can imagine. So if you, by being the change that you want to see, you do so much more than actually, doing something for someone else like that, because that's something we can physically see because it's external. It's like, oh, I helped this person, I feel good about myself. The more you help yourself, and I'm not saying in a selfish way, but the more you help yourself, the more you actually help everything. So have a great day, guys.